for that person. They understand the ordeal of the day. However, looking at the insult nature, I exhibiting when they don't agree with you, because obishan come now and favor, it doesn't mean say you have to insult the person. No. Let's give time. When it happens, fine. When it doesn't happen, you have every right to criticize without insult. But sabi, you can never disrespect somebody's father and expect them to respect you in return. It doesn't happen. You will not have it on a silver platter. And some of us have been doing this for a very long time. And almost along the line and in the journey, there were some mistakes and casualties in the field of work. Not talking about people that died, but in the field of work. And we had to find a way to bounce back, restructure, and recorrect ourselves. We believe in independent discourse and discussion. When you bring matters on the board, now it comes with intellectuality and discussion. We will give you an answer to that. But about with insult, now flamboyantly, disrespecting the pana, I'm telling you, in the quest of rebuttal, some people can decide to just give you a response without insult, or give you the merit of the insults you brought, and might even go overboard. You cannot blame the person. Jaden, God bless you so much. And today, Papa Owusu Bempah, Uncle Kaubi. When you look at every time he has had a problem with somebody, let's be honest and frank. For most institutions, because of what he says when it comes to political arenas, which doesn't favor you. But say, everybody he had the problem with were people that rather threw tantrums at him. They take it overboard and become him. Because every king has a spokesperson, and wherever a king sits, it's a palace. When we are sons and daughters and heir apparent to his throne in future. Because let me tell you one thing, even in the kingship of David, he was a very skillful soldier. But the Bible said he had armed men that rose and fought for him. Now, there were some people in the province of David, any other warriors are unprovokedly within the province of David. Now, when David was about dying, Solomon an instruction, they know my in and out. I've been with them for a very long time. But listen, unprovokedly, so make sure you kill them. Now, if you don't kill them, they will rise up to stand against your kingdom. Now, Solomon, it means that there are things when you don't kill, they will turn up to kill you. There are things when you don't uproot, and I'm speaking proverbially. And yes, I want to see kind to become no. But what I'm saying is, and if you are not careful, it will damage your eye before your time. It will block your act of sin. And Solomon obeyed. Okay, Tama David, Goliath. Goliath was one man, but David took 5 stones. But the Bakupen Goliath, when he swung it and he hit his forehead out of him. But then you see, when you read the same First Samuel, echo from 17 Honomo downwards, 23 Honomo, there are other stories. Bible says something strange happened after some time. The brothers of Goliath rose up. And the Bible describes them as people that had 6 toes and they had 6 fingers. They were replicas of Goliath, and they rose up against David again. Anointed by God. So the battle David went, one battle because of today. He had an oversight, a foresight into the future. Saw enemies that were afar and decided to battle them in future. So he prepared now against the future. Obianim said the mono soprandi in this country, they say, once the no prophet Isaac has a higher propensity comprehensively to declare who will win an election at what time. Anytime there will be an election, whether on the primary level or on the national level, there are attacks that come unprovoked, and it comes from every side, everywhere. Now, one of the people that are bitter, that will continue to be bitter, because because of Onuan Kasana Umaswo, or yes, Lucifer, I will not make free at Tony Botham. I am a big gigi. And she's been bitter to date And I mean, say Ghana Police Service page, I say, or the your pictures, Aquacobo, say, yeah, criminal record. Now, what has that got to do with Ghana Police? They be a mommy, who you know, if some of us advise you and you don't take it, a baby, no, who be suit just and what pay you wine, now you want to move to me because you have decided not to grow. Now, that is a notice at Ghana Police issue and the arrest you will be. So posting it under Ghana Police Service on my page, so what good would that do to you? Now I had to use some people to help you at that same page because we saw you on camera saying, "Oh, my baby, now come be the Esikadua." Now I grabbed that on the TV show, the platform so can say, "Oh, Ghana, I can confirm you. You went to a lot of people, man. I confirm you. I die. Till all because now person do basic do allegedly I got down the kind. So we also posted there as a team for Ghana Police to investigate you because Omanoha, so that anytime you come to Ghana, you can pay a critical look at these children. So you can be invited for you to answer questions on that. Because once you have decided to fool, we will help you to fool. Antinanama, welcome so much. Evans Basao, God bless you so much. Now, this is the level. I'm starting and beginning with you because, Sabi, and I'm going to go cool like this, but you feel the program as we move on. You will look at the whole of things, and I mean, you will love the show. Thank you so much for joining. Omama joining in Nano. She's just mad because my papa and I over border matching say because one of the painful things in life, Ben, is when a man chooses somebody over you. Now, who can the pana you choosing over Una? Who to say the pana is far better? It is your papa, and you are more against you now. Tutujegu, Mama Usua, Nanama, Auntie Helena, Brodon Bailey. They all look better than you are. Another aspect that you pay for, they say, when God brings into the life of a man, somebody you felt was and savior. Now, after you didn't perform, they are doing better than what you are doing. Remember, Messimo. Within the space of time and within the split of a second, look at the kind of blessing that has been bestowed on them. Very beautiful people, well-mannered people, well-cultured. You hardly find people fighting in our side now. Favored people of intellectualism. When they speak, you know they are speaking facts and figures and not fallacies and lies. No wonder God will always separate the wheat from the chaff. So it is the human error against the animalistic people. Now guess what? This is one of the things I prepare about Prophet Isaac Bempah. One time I was mesmerizing about the fact saying, I didn't tell you I can't oppose the person, especially when it's time for elections. Right? But Jesus Christ must say, I am for peace, but when I speak, it is for war. It brings about a shake-up, an earthquake. The center cannot hold. People don't even want to hear his voice. Now, if you don't believe in a thing, why are you afraid for that thing to speak? Anytime Rebecca said the impact it makes is so intense. And I've seen, say, the followers of Bawumia are head bloated, they are angry and mad for whatever reason. Say, Papa Isaac had to issue a warning. Now, if people are wise, so my Juma, now Obi Babe catch Ben se Ben, me patron show we and Cassentiame. Now Cassentiame, the back up apostle for Berchie. What are you supposed to do? If Ben is a rational human being and you have no intents, in quote, I quote, you have no intents in order to go and insult, and answer, what do you do? Your response should be decorum and nice. Oh, imagine say, then it ends over there. Now, when this same person comes and now comes and insult without any reason, it means that you have made the prophet foretell your intentions before your hand. Now, we are going to hear a few voices, a few videos that would use to buttress our argument because we don't only come here to speak. We make sure say videos now, per the videos we are playing to react to. It works accordingly from A to Z. So you follow it with rapt attention. Yen kasakeke, you listen to us. Whatever a fierce nigga had to come and respond to. Who is a fierce nigga? Where does he come from? Where does he decide? The track records here, then we'll do that quickly within a jiffy. Then we'll all look at who wants to rise against Prophet Bempah. I mean, I was listening to her in one of her videos. This Afia, I saw what kind of mess was saying. Papa Bempah said to him, if you are when me akasada about Prophet Bempah, and in fact, you told me how much you respected him and how much you respect him. You told me the reason why you had a problem with Prophet Bempah was Mami Gigi. I mean, I know, sir, you were not drunk on that day when you were talking to me, but what kind of plane? How could I've taken them off? I've been checking, right? Koka me a whole lot. Papa Sam, when you or you good man, you love him so much. Nana, mami before we're feeling channel, Mamu speak for him. Mama, my name because I'm in Afia. Say, Papa, the catcher was a new matem now, the matem, Bawumia. Now the Bawumia. Now he is spokesperson of Bawumia, now Kasema Bawumia, and you want Bawumia to win an election. What are you supposed to do? Papa is not running for an election. He's not standing for presidency. We are speaking of a man that has been a vice president before. A higher level of prestige and status. Our person will be doing penny or maimu. If people are attributed to him in this manner, then what are we talking about? What are we saying? Is it not the benefit of the doubt for you to come and say, Papa Bempah, you know, near Samo, yeah, Kasama Bawumia, me if you're swastega, me do what I'm being. I didn't hear, but some Papa be your man penny, I can make my submissions, I can say what I have to say, using any form of respect. Send a Beya Bawumia who Beya Kono for him to be publicized, for him to be sold and be bought. Shall let me give you an example? Something strange happened. Time I address us to Cassette Honorable Kenny Japan. Ebe can say because Onwani Kurunya presidential ambition. Why? Because Obeye president Onfino Onyashe Famano. Indirectly, she threw herself to the public as a foul for wolves to devour her. Oviano and on left Honorable Kenny Japan indirectly. What do you see? There was a guy that speaks for Honorable Kenny Japan. I found Alex Tete. Yo, guy no kofa odwan akofa snap e be charity adin se gusu bobia abo adwasafu dua concerning allegations he made against adwasafu se wonim se wenya no kra me twadwan me kumaboa entino bra na be dem se nsema me kan nya no kra. Then you know what happened? Within 24 hours, the team of Honorable Kennedy Japan released a statement telling the public, say, guy now is not part of them. He's not part of their communication team. He's not part of their campaign team. And they totally desist themselves from Adia Kwanayeno. Now, we are watching on the pedigree of leadership. Who can lead this country? Now, are we talking of a man that has hot blood? They say the Mojanu Washi, or you playing, or Kasa Boom. I want to take his stand as a leader and say, I don't condone it. I'm out of it. And they say, Prophet is Kusme Pabe Kasai. He's not hypocritical. Or you play. Or so be Dimatema, me man respond. He will not pretend as if or say back door or Nimbia Koso and man the man respond because one the papa and it ready. You make what you say. So when we speak of somebody being frank, you can say be intellectual and integrity. It doesn't come out of pretense. It comes out of being real and being bold when you are firm on your grounds. And that is the fairness over there. You can disrespect him on that, but he's not a hypocrite. Meanwhile, people are mentioning his name, ascribing themselves to him, and these people are insulting profusely. I'm going to play all these things, and when we are done, we'll throw it to everybody to judge. Say, hey, Ben, I have people that have higher respect for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But sir, with all respect and humility, the people that are communicating for you are not helping you. I'm telling you. In your quest of being a president, because among folk of our video, of a guy that did the video and allowed somebody to come on his platform to threaten the sitting president. And after he was released, you could have met the guy privately, not publicly. You were seen hugging the guy in public. And a different image about you say, why? Do you condone the act of the guy? Well, episode Becca said you were honest and frank over there, just as I'm spelling out. But here is my cause and here is my plea. All these people are Omo Kasama will not be presidents one day. They will come nowhere leadership one day. They are all doing these things because of what they can eat. They are meant to me about bottom and it's somebody once told me something. I say, I love the way you defend Prophet Isaac Bempah, but defend him and defend his name and don't put his name in the man. You have to know when you have to take a stand. Issue disclaimers when you are doing something for yourself and when you are doing something for him. Because we did my time and I'm giving it to her back for back. But when I have to say anything in connection to Prophet Isaac Bempah, I'll be very decorum and be very selective. Why? Because somebody will be watching from afar. Quite unfortunate. I wouldn't condone any form of insult from any side, whether Honorable Kede Japan side and I have a Bawumia side. But the subject of the matter now, any it's quite barbaric. Such barbarism needs to stop. Baby love, you are welcome. God bless you so much. That means Papa Owusu Bempah, onye na you so be president too. No. Over presidency nyere. Onu say Wapoma said we need to edit one side. If you disrespect him, you will come and meet him. If you love him, you come and respect him one day, and you will come and meet him. So what are we supposed to do? If you are looking for political power, why? Why the quest of making it look as if say ye disophobia na obeshankom ama Kennedy atem, but so obeshankom ama Bawumia. You don't see people from Kennedy's camp. And so look at what people like El Bernard has been through. So Prophet Nigel Gazi Abeshankom said Bawumia be winning. Prophet Uche and Ameboa. And today, let me do a recap. I lost my respect for him that day. Too painful, too bad. And yes, the only thing that can save him is say he should be honest and sincere. Come out boldly and declare, say, these are my people, and they speak for me. Because a big Kasakwana, they indirectly expose the whole party. Now, Maminka Semicho, MPP, and yet Mahmoud Bawumia Nkwadiao. Ben, remember what our video now my idea started. No, and yet Dr. Nkwadiao. Now, maybe say into the air koso. Any day Mame your friend say honorable Ken no when now. Maybe say it is your two prime minister here. How will all of you come together and campaign for victory? How? Trust me, when your prophecy Ben, in this coming election, if there is no transparency, I'm telling you, the MP, even if Honorable Ken has nobody at all, can the worship program not here? Look at the number of people over there. So whatever that you guys are doing, Ben, so now the Honorable Ken Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia with all respect, sir, with all respect to these two candidates. Say maybe better no make a sama so force Bempah. Na be dia tema so force Bempah on pair politician be you. On your ready so be president too. No. That is why we have the president's spokesperson. Casa Free Jubilee House by the support of yourself. God bless you for joining. We are very respected people. Act constructively, they learn how and they know how to respond to issues and what to say at a point in time. These are very two great leaders. Obia Baku Kwadi, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. What could general election that you have seen what losing looks like? You have suffered loss abysmally before. Minimum relation with Prophet Isaac Bempah. The very time I chain up, I money bill. That very Sunday now, Mami, Papa came to the place to come and greet you. You and Papa said to come and shake Papa as well. There was a cordial relation between the two of you. So are we trying to say that someone like a fierce nigga cannot be spoken to? A branch of friend Koka, blind Bulgaria, get to me no one kasana. Get to me, Anna. You bet to me some forward nakasa. Because I'm not sure, say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who never posed Bempah problem. This is a man that told you, say, Mubari Poto, Namoye Poto man, one communicator back was confirming it. So at the end of the day, you say Poto. Now, as so for now, almost somebody never go up and your man, I quite say, quite unfortunate. My greatest concern, say, after this primaries, what next? If we are not careful, the elephant will be caged, as Reverend Isaac Bempah said, and the elephant will have no option than to run to the bush. Okay? Together you people stand, divided before. Politics is about numbers. So if Bempah Mahmoud Bawumia come, we'll sit down and watch people like Abronye, Koka, Afia to rant on men of God that have large congregations. Let me tell you, ladies here. Bempah your friend Archbishop Nicholas and Williams. Bempah the Bishop Daki what knows. The Badu Pokusa Akodie. Ne Baba Besi Sali from Wakomoso. Abba Besi Alpha Our Mukojo Bempah. All these people are connected to the root of Archbishop Nicholas and Williams. Now, for me to know and for you to know that the church has political influence and power. Before 31st night, we have found the likes of Satawali, Stoneboy, that have filled the stadium in capacity for a program. Now, Philadelphia, what happened? Alpha Hour, what happened? Every church was packed on 31st night. Packed to the fullest. Packed. Now, a quick recap to the men of God before I continue. They have all prophesied concerning the up and coming. Up and coming. I'm so scared in my spirit, honestly. Because me in particular, I feel some kind of presence around one person more than the other person. But you see, let's be very careful. Let's be very careful. I had a personal chat with Prophet Isaac Bempah. Now, it is dangerous for you to be a prophet, but you have no guidance. A prophet must know what to say and when to say what to say in public. And then Bibiano is meant for public consumption. So we had the likes of Prophet Eric Uchi, and a street man of God in this end time. And I'm saying this because it shouldn't be a banter or a war. I mean, all the prophets are bold, very consistent. One thing I don't condone is a pacho. So we shall come one. A man in Lukisa or being come say or a small boy. Sad no, it agitates people. Now come some memua. When we are people insult you, pacho. Min kamu yao. The kai. Papa near friend of Papa Victor. Kusib Watting, right? Just at the end of the elections, you heard what he said. He said, I saw Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia winning the elections. No Kenya problem. Or see, he will win massively. They better about on the 7th. On the 9th, the election results will come out. Or see, there will be a few hitches and skirmishes somewhere. About 1,000 people will go out to go and demonstrate. But after everything, they will go back and the place will be quiet. Now, this was where his problem was. Papa, with all respect, I'm not here to disrespect, but that's the truth. As someone kind, I say he had the likes of Prophet Isaac Bempah, also prophesy and say, Papa, I friend John Dramani Mahama Bewini. And I know, say, Papa Victor knows, say, on the Reverend Isaac Bempah, Ananti, say, a jack and no bada. There was a conference call, which I knew about it. And I mean, say, Papa, Chairman Woon to me was on the line. Papa Victor was on the line. Prophet Isaac Bempah was on the line. And Prophet Victor even said on the line, say, oh, they need Papa. That was when they were trying to reconcile with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia after Papa's arrest. And to me, I sure said, no, Papa Victor didn't pass it. Once Papa Isaac Bempah has been on the call, because the president at that time was supposed to be on the call. These are facts. I know what I'm talking about. And to me, I sure saw him say, you're okay between on Prophet Isaac Bempah. Then, say, Papa Isaac Bempah, and to me, Papa Mahmoud Bawumia, Chairman Woon to me, why a fine beam at that time, then he was 100% confident, say, Papa Mahmoud Bawumia will win. But Papa Kasemi was say, it is one thing to see who will win, and it's another thing to do what must make the person win. Now, therefore, the statement he may say, after the 9th of January, God will separate the men from the boys. That was the statement that brought him down. You see, God resists the proud, and he gives grace to the humble. I believe, say, one of the smartest things he did was say, he came and ascribed that prophecy to himself and not to God. No, can say me very profound and powerful. And that is 100% plus to him. Then again, from his own statement, God separated the boys from the men. And the men were the men that were called Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah. That said, Mumu challenge me, Muberi Poto. I want to remind the ex-president again. Sir, this is a man that said you will lose abysmally. Muberi Poto. And it happened. It happened among the ocean. Emra Yabapa, Aye Freno, John Jamani Mahama Mbuku today. In the previous years, there were prophets that were telling him that he will win. I said, Mama, catch him with him. You are playing with his feelings. On to me, we need that. I just say, and sa a more thing about so. I'm talking about Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah. You can argue with your phone, but that is the truth. As at that time, we had the lives of Mami Ngigi. I know you NDC knew, but because never passion come on NDC or diverted by MPP, they say Bawumia be winning. As he's doing today, foolishly. Oh, or so started to you. But catch him some party no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Mama and Kofwa, or Modi Kankan, Ayobudi Prebia, and Bemo, they are bad laws. And now you see the kind of people speaking for you. Say me, come a farm, a crown, and a Kasamawa. Papa. Me yashin commit to me a convincing for in order to vote for you. I'm telling you, me mayor kwasia abuao. No, I can't do that. But these are empirical proofs. The man that stood in the church and says Mubari Poto, and he was specific, was a 40% kramunya. The man that was able to say NDC befa number 8. What are you talking about? The lives of Abonya can say, or the car at the atusu said Ninkom Shano Abamua, Papa is the Owusu Bempah on the car. Guess what? Saturday, no Kasan, Honorable Kiri Japan station. What happened to your MPP party? What happened to it? This is a family. You are not going for war. You're only going for an elections. You would have to campaign together again. Look at the structures NDC are putting down. Now, you know, this coming of the NDC, people are not expecting much from them. MPP for some way, people feel say MPP for sell or mine to an extent. It's Mahama. And anytime somebody comes to perform a task and has the heart of the people, think and say, we don't expect too much from you. Nipana be too comfortable to work. And then Mahama Tiakonyemwa, boss or Tonyum, Mahama paper. And you finally find people insulting him under the bush. But those days, a good father to make a program, or will be quite not see the panel showing out of respect. People become angry and they insult him anyhow. When was the last time you saw somebody insulting the sitting president? A Casimir will say the kind of acceptability on the NDC government, MPP. This is not the party that we all believe in. We had official leaderships. People like Richard Ahiada. People that spoke for the party, Paul Yando, Dennis Miwakala Buaji, a man I love so much. People like Owusu Bempah, Abua Papo. And there's Owusu Bempah, oil and gas. At that time, so much tell them, no more analysis about MPP and FEQA. What happened? And now you're the Bulgaria, and your first was taken. I replace people like Ellen Amadaku and Issa Fwad. Where are all these people that spoke for the MPP party? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, please. You might have had separation of powers because you are going for an election, but will you have the better chance to bring about cordial relations among party people so that the party can be attractive? Honestly speaking, Ben, my kind of pray. Anyone, tell me now, live worship section, any prayer section of Honorable Kiri Japan, are so an attractable MPP than what is happening over there. Praise and worship. What is wrong with that? And we have people that are coming from a camp, insulted men of God. Another man of God, very consistent. Prophet Bernard says, Munya Butamame, Obaswano was say, Edia Mami. Koka money one they will not help you, I'm telling you. Say, they have to know how to respond because una we do man penny da, why advise that for 8 years. People think that the good Ford administration failed. And that failure has become a stigmatization on you. So you have to prove to the people beyond reasonable doubt so they can vote for you again. Well, for Prophet Bernard is sent to soon. When I send it to you, no problem. I want picture bill now, man of God, one picture bill. And you know, I've shown picture of Prophet Uchi, Prophet Thompson. I've seen all the men of God, Prophet Telvin. Everybody is prophesying and they are all bold. And I want to give them a plus and a kudos. That is a hallmark of every prophet. The courage that comes with your prophecy is not as a result of you learning. It should come because of the evidential proof of what you have seen. So you can say a wrong thing in a bold manner and it will still fail. Intimacy, you people should know what you should also do. After 31st now, one comes hallelujah. No matter what happens, somebody must prophesy for it to come to pass, and one must prophesy for it to fail. That has betrayed her own people. Play the first video, watch. They are moving gradually. Exactly. They are just insulting people. Tell us what you can do. What is your agenda? What is your plan? Communicators, should be telling people what they did in the previous term as advice. I am to be telecasting to convince people. Say a digitalization. Show us the things you can do. Honorable Kem, be my you, but what why advice? So we must see what you can do for us. Give these things to the communicators. Let them broadcast it. Ben, I will disappoint you on one photo. Play. Look at that.
I see.
You see?
I'm a big girl. I'm sorry, dear, but I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I was going to have a sort of apology. I was it as a certain rich that wouldn't know young day. Wouldn't Crawford Ramon a bit caca to send him boy.
Thank you. That's what I'm doing for you. What dinner? I'm an HD for a big deal of Mabe Bodria. But I couldn't tell Owusu. Was Sabi? What about the you know the anxiety? Who to me, my member that. A minimum no a sutan when at a morning could die. Tell you are welcome, you are not late. Quite unfortunate. These are the kind of people. Ben, play the next video. I'll be very fast and snappy as I speak to the public. Another character, if you are Schwar, also known, Ben, before I didn't mention, Valentina Nana Ejewa, born on February 14th, 1982. Thank you so much, Ryder. Why are you UTV? Tia calculate Afia age, you bet you make us over 44 years. Okay, FM, why are you and on one be a Schwar TV, on one be the managers of herself. Or a very outspoken person. I am Yase or two workers a proposed Bempah. Because when you check her biography, and now when you read about her on the internet, it has been recorded. Say on one kasa, a declare say, or your sickle cell, and also or your sickle cell. Whereas doctors have proven say, Obetumia experiencing premature death at any time. And you're gonna make count. It's on the internet. You can go and read about it. Valentina Nana Ejewa. Very outspoken. I've spoken to her before. Problem in term. But you see, the way I all give a pattern, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they say, I know how to handle every Tom and Harry and Jerry on this highway. I know how to put you to your corner. You will come and back. I will back at you. And you have no option than to clap back for me to clap back at you. Oh no! I'm a co-phone, so you're a sickle cell. And it is even alleged. Said the money back, but February 14th, 1982. I have 44 years. And you're 55 years. 44 years. We'll check mommy. I stand to be corrected, though, but you can do your calculations. Why YouTube, what happened? Why OKFM? All her bosses have suffered the same predicament from her. Even Shadia CEO, on one Kasani boss, God bless you so much, your Billy, for your 500 stars. Let me shout. On one Kasani Paul introduced on the media space, Dolores Frimpong Manso, a year delay, has suffered intense lambast from her, from A to Z. Now, you miss us, if you are still got credibility to say, or kind of correct, or your beer, or very much information, how the two are going and all the two are wanting, but how authentic is she? I will bet to me, I'm a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. On one note, Obeka Cho say, I don't speak for Bawumia. On another note, Obeka Cho say, I used to speak for John Dramani Mahama, but one Chelemi Nyansa, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Chelemi Nyansa. We don't need an angel to come from heaven to tell you, you will know. No, I'm saying she's more than 44. She looks 55. All right, you know, looking at her physics and her ABI Ajiko can was him. Genius calculative measures you. Now look at the characters. Say you see, if you was take a kind of career, now I did be a internet, so what can you maybe on the papa we toss it. Now, Brian Bulgaria said, what the dinner if Radu Huna dear papa. Okay? A branch of your friend Quanano, and then Ubeti exposed about Quanam. We better say, yeah, moon your best, Muzino. Or no, say, Global Alliance for truly thank you for your 1,000 stars. God bless you. Let me shout. Your honey Obi is watching. Let me shout. Or no, so, I'm not Global Alliance, any information, Papa. People back who read of it, you're the man of Emmanuel Global Alliance, you're the man of you're the friend for news so sharp here. Near the Academy Echo CID and the channel. So I'm not becoming now. Okay, fine. Nipa can and what to. It's your first was nigga. That Ben now be do it of it. Now what said we need 2028 elections. The Ben now say Global Alliance for. No more so I tell you we need 2028 election. But the software Usman Pan count you in the film. Then we are blind Bulgaria. So also a numerologist. Also you'll be a historian. The Ben now be calculate. Also now tell a person Muhammad and they will need 2024 elections. When you are not even met him, you feel you can't be our assassin. So, and to be some, I put it to you. Who is going to win the 2028 elections? Blind Bulgaria, come and answer us. They say you must have forced him and punk because the man's dealings, and who Yakwa said about public speech, I was in his house recently, and when I saw the big men entering, in fact, Ben, when you Papa you be our own. He should even be able not to speak about politics again in public, and people will come to his house. Do you know the people I saw in his house? Then, big men in higher authority. Then I realized the nonsense that is spilled out there, and then man confront you. So a character to say fierce was nigga, right? Say or no, about the exposing papa. And some of her lies need to say, Papa and the back Afia, we all know say we media gimmicks, I laugh over them. When your friend keys, over not your keys. If yes was nigga said, I know, and all information, say Papa no baby over 16 years at that, no defense, Emma, no what or say Papa no one back, and the woo London, a young and Nana London, okay? Oh, we are not some upon us again. But we say, oh, be all ye gay. And yet then was sign or bar signing because gays don't like pussies. And I'm a boy. Oh, gay are upper pussy that. Gay, you say to moon open, a chinipa bako, or lay allegations to favor Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. 1, or say papa with you toffee. 2, yes, say papa na pema. 3, yes, so a sansu ye gay. 4, or then the bar one another. So which one should we take now? Then I was here for. Then tackle Valentina Nana Ejewa or 44 years. James, the kind of a person that Valentina quickly. I am pause. Pause. This was against the same MPP party. Our Kasama. Nipa kind of wants some chairman to me. And my team, together with our program, we take sole responsibility for what we are only saying. And not what somebody is saying on our broadcast, because if your Schwarzenegger is not our friend, and we believe all these things might have been concocted, because I said we a concord, and she lost. She lost 2 by 1 chokis. So there are some people when they come with a village life, you beat them professionally. You beat them like foolish people. Now with your you leave them for them to go. Anyway, I chairman want to media. Now listen very carefully with rapt attention. Also, the chairman want to media. Now only the boss said that these are the things that happen. Koka, Movement TV, Dr. Bawumia. This is a statement from Afia concerning your best friend. Somebody that is standing for you to win an election. Call, please. I am Owusu Owusu when review. The dinner and the whole bar was it. I'm more money. What I say, trade one cancel. Did you hear that? I say, oh boss, say, Menende da. Okaya was mommy to be Kaya said. Chairman want to meet me call the money school representing home as Omo Papa. Now my question is that if it was true or false, did the chairman want to me to be called court on this matter? Lawyer ng3g3 was part of the council's that dealt with this matter. Until I'm so bad, I say to your keys. You see, next time, bring a better person to fight us. And Reverend Owusu Bempah. Because you have no one. You dear grow. You be man no kwana bo. It's a fear swastika say, or no become Pamua, a whole chairman of a party, but you queen. Now, you share between chairman and Afia. Why let time? Play the next video for me. All right.
And for me,
Ben. Like a tight ice. Nigeria, go back. The best would jump from a body because I'm going to Kwakwana. Me, I'm well prepared and son of a bio. Because any panic Jimia, then I give you an antidote to your foolishness. If you was nigga say one no, any obi da, the panel who bar and from a bonnet, ne whom are you? Ne whom are you? Or to come them look at what she's doing. So these are the figures that are speaking. Omo Kasau. And Dr. Bawumia to become a president of the Republic of Ghana. Give me another shot. If you are thank you. I love you, Afia. Pause. Afia, you are my body. Was that a flatulation? A tap on out answer. That's what terrible campaign is. I know why she has gross. You see, the whole problem is Papa is on the side of Honorable Ken Japan, right? And if you was thinking him say Honorable Ken, ever your president, she's dead. So she has to do everything say Ken to be your president. I understand the fear. Also, if you're Bekaya, a bunch of be a D watem. You got pissed, free. So we do Papa watem. Emma, se police function kumase. That day it was CID, Papa Owusu Bempah on phone. Sada na me nim say you to be do atemane ya because you were crying. So for Berchie minti ase mechino, Papa mechino. Oh, koto de bodwe, yenya che de yefanya no. Say your ma bofro bi sanego Papa wo wu so. E di na tem, o Papa Owusu ma me have forgotten. You be in so much pain until now. Thank you for your stars. So this is the character. Okasama Dr. Bawumia. Mami gege adam for say wenya no. I want to make album to bring Reverend Owusu Bempah down. You see what I'm talking about? When we sit here and we are making analysis, the video speaks for itself. Afia, give me one more time, another time from you. I love it. Come on, give me one more time. Say program no sumam yanko.
Momenta.
What the natural so man? Ofanun to you for more to so. Man starting the Afia. Give me another.
Momenta.
Thank you.
And for me,
Come on. Now, who else would want to take a Fìre Swastika serious? Who else? Why would you want to take a Fìre Swastika serious? Why would be on no town? No take a mukas or no tabon. No. I mean, continue. If you talk to me more. All right, let's go.
Hey, yeah.
Mami, get so
serious. Yeah, I'm
if you talk to me. That is Valentina Nana Ejiwa for you. If you are Swastika.
And then I'm the
yeah.
What the fuck?
Man?
I need fresh air. And if you would meet up, I can't go outside.
I never know if you are the son of
Okay, let's continue. Taba for sure. Yeah. Because operation. Doctor says I've been
Papa, or never postman, one a yare. She's confessing so call operation. Doctors be down in check and say, yeah, one time. To what a live camera on TikTok and Kofoguso and would jump from up. Sorry. Why would you? And you say, oh, my papa, wheat of fear. Come on. You know, we are fighting serious battles here. And to come here, we fight with our heart, with our soul, and our spirit. Grow, and I mean, how So click to it quickly so that we go. If you are watching us on YouTube, 123 people watching us on YouTube. Oh, and my idea. So sorry, Ben. Ima is not Imako program. Starting Valentina. Mami intro no. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we end it with the case closed. You see, you take a fear swastika serious. Papa was when Mami Cassim, if you are swastika from afar, Ufili Oluma. Madaro, my papa. Sorry, say the Cassim, I mean Cassim show. And faith, you are swastika serious. You know, only measure between or no Koka. Measure na messy because Koka. Sika if you are swastika, you know, unye be new. Papa, Oka from pa na jino. All right, so you, my go to the next video. The same if you are swastika, right? Then. The same if you are Schwarzenegger. All right, move on, Yanko.
Every motherfucker has come across you.
That's what you. This is Aisha Modi. Now, if we are to understand the things that works policy on social media, this was a very wild allegation from Aisha Modi against if you are Schwarzenegger. So be say if you are Schwarzenegger, you will be able to. So we wrap up that commentary. Now, the allegation is you. About things she's capable of doing abroad. And we take sole responsibility for what we are saying and not what is being said in the videos. Ben, play every
motherfucker has come across you. We
saying,
and you who down my capital was because of $5,000.
Oh, that's steep. That's steep. And you know, those that are abreast with a nyama across social media, Aisha Modi person kase obi down. Emi etafena say, nyaman $5,000. Very wild allegations. This is what happens on the media scoop. Don't forget, Bempah only if you was they got them. Or say, membe di matem. So be di matem wa. So this was the time for Afia to prove to Papa say, and you me kasama Bawumia, one, by not responding, and two, say me me kasama ne krana. What am I saying? Now, the next video, Obeti say Afia Swasega Kasim, after 2024 elections, and my Papa Kasam very poto, till or Baba mocking the same men of God, almost Koma NDC. And now on no so was sorry, I'm saying come out MPP. And now on no so was a Casadiama MPP. I'm a ton. Obi friend and Kamanyre. And Kofosa de Masabi, a bibi, need to be from an uncle. No to material case, Papa a gay. But in Kofosa more pictures. We saw people like Tornado that have come out to say your children are in the act of homosexuality. Should we all buy that? Yento, dear Fanya Jumana. No. I think I won't cast to a point town. If you break a crowd because you are doing more harm. Now me pacho happy before. Are you sure Sasanko for Mokasama Monomodomo? Hey, after 2024 election, so I do Ben. You can even play a TikTok video 10 years Twaso. Nanko. Tiasama Bekai.
Who's also for no one didn't go from the say.
You see? You see?
And I Thomas is because
watching.
Yeah, we say photo.
Nice one. And whose fault? A two and Yanko 40 Sabonye. They were fighting this man of God. What did they fear quiet Ben? Play it one more time. Or say, yeah, we say poto. Poto. That is what he said. And now on no see was Kasama party, no a patriotic citizen. Emma MPP chair me, and it's a full Bempah or didn't know, and now so dying. Let's see what at the MPP party. Come on, let's not do this. We cannot sacrifice a few Schwarzenegger for Prophet Bempah. It cannot be possible. The team of Bawumia should issue a statement. Say, Madam, we don't agree to what you are doing. Stop it. They never pose any problem. MPP party. We have had the bond and the relation. Play it again.
And I Thomas is because yeah, we say photo.
Watch it. So are we still taking the fear Schwarzenegger serious? My question for you, Valentina Ejewa, You ever find the serious beam? No, I better Papa. I job about the customer post Bempah Grano. Said the only cum Jesus Christ. You see, she's good at those kids. I didn't come for delay. We have heard a whole lot of things, but the woman has been very reserved from the one. Some I mean get Jimmy for code, but some of the Kafan says, yeah, Ben, play the next video for me. Accordingly, send your son on check. Or better, dainty Owusu elections, and look at the wild allegations I'll be placing on the sitting government at that time. And Papa John Nana Danko Kufuado. You hear all of them. Ubati the Bulgaria Kai. Then we ask ourselves, who is to blame? Are we preparing these people in order for them to give us a victory? And I say yes, scatter the MPP party. Ben Traso. Hey, and then Posse. Ben Posse. Was ya buy your desk screen sweet? I didn't about to snow. O Koka if you was taking about Jimmy, but in some if you was taking a shaman come, no mean some are being homeless. Mean some what channel. But only if you was taking a problem or Casania Marina, it was like a prophecy to Onuma Mingigeno. He said the name Jimmy in camera, let's show the name pongs, and in the near line as a contour line, as a diatache. And your father name, the Shani Jimmy, the name of Jimmy and all that to come play for her. Mammy, you give it to you.
When you are not why they come in, once them.
Thank you.
Be a lipstick, a coca.
What is
your eyebrow?
Prophecy.
Or bad tongue time. Bemusa.
Then for no quarter.
Mimia Ubedi,
what? Mammy, what is
Ubedi? I don't know if you have one woman there, the bedroom. My bedroom so say Kuku Buona Utimo. A bua
boss.
And the council diner.
I say my bedroom so say and Kuku Buona Utimo just true. In Gege Betra Live, I want to corner back. If you was saying an action and comes out through insults. I see one nigga from my bedi, and it is true. And then if you was saying a camera no address here, they show my meaning the who difference. Oh, bad Dubai, what are they you pay? White now the coin and the jalabia now tall. Who chill chair the pebia, but the first was still address a chair. What do the name chair? In so many things. Who be no more the same pedigree, but to accord a name because when you answer chair, I mean the gay. And then the side this of Bempah, I mean, or the hatred that can sing one of Papa Bempah. But these are facts to you. What's an anti cameraman when you imagine? When you say penny, what time you channel, when you so free, what time you're burning, you do what time or send your friend to me, what's your about to say? Play, then, and you zoom in for the play.
Menia, who betty.
Thank you.
I don't know if you have one woman there. The bedroom. The bedroom so says I'm Kuku Buona Utimo. A bua was here and the council diner them. Trying there. What part the poor man? What did you not catch on?
Boss.
Nothing, no one got a
prophecy. Also, what part? The poor mammy, a da apostle didn't mammy picture. Fake account at the betu on them. The Shannon mammy out there come when I'm Kasabi Yankee front to Magufin and Kiyin Pipago, Mimi, and I'll give Pipago. I had done a few swastiga who say I'm poor mammy, and the mammy Damutum, a Dadantum, a Datetum. I had done a few swastiga who. And Yamana make on an acre. Say, Mammy, I'm a cocoa to come in Jimmy. Pause and play to us, Mammy Ben.
What part the poor man? What is catch on? What is no one got a corner and Kabu say yes.
What is
audio way I'm just saying you wouldn't your authority in your audio will help you because
they block you.
Yeah, block you.
Thank you.
See a guy two.
But some Afia. Thank you.
When you start out, when you think say SHS for exams, I'm poor.
Kitchen blogger and non-entity and incomplete or bound no if you're fighting an uncle, I see your mother.
Yes, my two once a month. Any near my wish, the car was here. Now, two once a I will go to the Kuma from and I let you, men the answer, and you see what I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. And to that, I will send you food to sell. And you want to come.
So what you are telling me is what to me. And then you are licking the ass of if you're nigger because you can't stand for that is goes Bempah. Ben, my fear nyaba kungu ma mingi this. Thank you. Onyaye kwasiaba. Oh Jimmy. Me say you remember when Jimmy Sako is a Christian over 50 something years. Obetumia we fear swastika man na hey. Mobetumi awo mo ho amana yi. Asia, o atem di Afia so stay garden ma. To atem di no so, oso wa pa akopon ma me. Wo di watem star obi abi. Na enya good man. Bema ho asem mob. Ai de pa toilet so. No so abetra no ojimi. Bema ho asem mob e de pa nyane so. Asia bema sa. Pray.
Me no ni asem e de ti wa e woni trustri. E de woni trustri.
Case.
And to that guy who said you perform to sell.
Thank you. Thank you for the stars. Thank you.
And I'm here for Diagro.
Let us see.
And I will hear no Timo you can. I am a new. I am a new. I am about fear. I am a time. Maybe I would.
Eh, here man, here no. For homelessness to so. If you swasiga shining come, but no dinner tem. Satan uncle for this if you swastika go. But the whole chain and I want in the bed. Fan to so quickly. I'm going to wait to you.
What you homeless?
Fan to so.
And that's me.
Where are they? Asia.
Be homeless.
Good. What you know? We homeless. When the baby died. Yes, swastika can hear the cray. Oh, the other no cray. Proving you. If you swastika to me, prove baby, I saw Papa we toffee. But was so about them, baby, I want to that kitchen. I don't want to confess. We are homeless. If you swastika,
and that's me.
We are homeless and pa.
Be homeless.
Thank you.
You be homeless.
Asia Basa. Twana tell me the NSO man, Uncle. You're next person.
Bragana, why? Bragana, no, I wish I was a war bread. Come to Mammy Gagay. I come to you. Fool was here. I'll want to send him a metabolazo. What's it? Ah? Oh, my metabolazo told us up from. Let me get a no.
When Jimmy what you say, and to come on Owusu, and to Akrama cross or support him.
What's here? What did you need?
Thank you.
Now to say, only me. Because we are in the and get away and you promise, sir.
Thank you.
I'm penning you to neighbor. You get what
I grow now so a more day. Yeah, call next video. The same if you're nigga. Yeah, shut the pedigree and the kind of person she is. I want to talk about Pìgs goes Bempah. And yet I see her well intellectually. Let me shall gift you. And to my get so now Janadiano. The new way Jimmy or the camera or born any prepress here. I said the Mokwa, I said the Abba, I want any. I said the airbag, I said the Niasi. Was your bassa? Was just put a financial to the radio. Financial to be in any Niasi. Yeah. What's your father too? The Niasi now, was your bassa. Move to the next video. Not copy be so, the Munya tray. Yeah, this will be good. Next video.
Nanano went to Nigeria to tell them not to finance Bawumia. Nanano told Aliko not.
If you are swastika said the entire MPP Lucy, where's she on the crown? But send a man to Nigeria. Echo catch him penny for some more finance Dr. Bawumia. Adrian. Into more party, when what you go wicked see. Your party now, you can you do this? Yes, I'm up to see a 12 years swastika. Now, she's the golden spoon that should serve everybody in the bitters in this end time. Must you believe this? Chatro the good president at that time. Say, you have a partner now the Danko Fado for Nigeria. I don't convince someone finance Bawumia. How did she get all this information? Then continue for us. To answer.
Tell you that Nanano went to Nigeria to tell them not to finance Bawumia. Nanano told Aliko Dangote not to finance Bawumia. And that Bawumia is a Muslim. Yes, one man.
And the person, Medina Vio. Let us say, yes, I saw for no, and the car said, what's the last part? No, or say because Bawumia is a Muslim, Momon to Abamano. And so, yes, I saw for the moment, say Bawumia is Muslim. But from a few swastika camp, Mamu Bion say, Yabapa, Nanano Danko Kufuadu Mum, and a call Nigeria Cocasemamo Bian financing because you're Muslim. Then send him on the kind. And I want Tiana, play the last part, a man inside him. And she says, I saw for the mum, and the Koka said about me a Muslim, Timamo supporting. But if this was nigga say, but your son said, when now, Papa Bawumia Momantiana, why didn't you issue disclaimers to these things? Was there any contention among the heads of hierarchy in the MPP? Our MPP party, was there anything like that? Was there anything like that? If yes, Schwarzenegger say, I am a Nando and I call Nigeria. And this was the reason. Twaso, Ben plays our part in the TV.
Nigeria to tell them not to finance Bawumia. Nanado told Aliko Dangote not to finance Bawumia. And that Bawumia is a Muslim.
Of course. From the fierce months, they say, yes, so for the BMO. Or no master, according to a fierce Schwarzenegger, Echo Nigeria, Echo Sayano, some moment to a mama, because I am Muslim. Play the next video, Ben. Yanko. As a person, I call a fast bar. Oh, obey the ADD, and I'm surprised. Say a whole political party. I ain't 2 MPP. We can stoop low to these things. No, they say they are better communicators. They say me wakalabuaji, Sami Ukumo, that can do a better work for Bawumia than this. Get to the suspect. You hear Bulgaria, Ben. Last video na me send on. Obo se memo abono. Work say ye friend, they invite you. Say we mun twanto in the name of Bawumia and to Mahamas. Now every week they should release a story. You hear it. Play next video.
Archbishop Duncan Williams. I know all your secrets too. I know you inside out since 2017. Bishop.
Ben, but if say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on the Archbishop in the problem. Why are we tolerating these things? Or Kasabia so at now our body. I can be able to be a DBO because MP away one and be with Schwar down from head to toe. But sometimes you hit harder into the core of the tree so that the truth will come out. And then Shadia if Schwar Archbishop Duncan Williams. Play.
Archbishop Duncan Williams. I know all your secrets too. I know you inside out since 2017. Bishop, you are not God. You and also Bempah orchestrated it. Archbishop Duncan Williams. If you have
this same person said a man to call Nigeria. Eboa. I know Koka chom say more support Bawumia and Owusu. Afia or say Archbishop and it's for Owusu Bempah and orchestrate ye. So which one should we believe? The person we are talking about, Valentina, Ben, Manin Tobacco. This is the person we are talking about. 1,000 lives. And people are paying. Good. Manin some tobacco, you know, if you are Jambako, if you are Jumano, for man, you dear go to do Musikasa. Decided, you will not take it. Thank you. And from you, if you are saying Jamu Baku, give me in the previous video, if you Schwarzenegger saying, Papa, now the Danko Kufado and the man Bawumia Lucy, after you say, Papa Bempah and the Archbishop. Look at that. Try to show, play.
All the powers and got the day. Your son will not behave the way he was behaving. So as you are prophesying that it can't happen over your dead body, may it happen over your dead body. Duncan Williams said, if you Schwarzenegger say, Papa, you are not God.
Man no be God.
If you Santa Bakumame live on camera. Your dear Archbishop, no. It is a Bishop Dak, Opoku Sako Demo. Jabapa, I a friend of Ampia Kofi. She alpha our Mokwefi, this lineage move. No Munakas or Mobufu MPP party. Where would be your stand?
Mumamenta.
That's it. Mamba Kuko. A biomavia one more time.
Mumamenta.
Ben, we are going to the next video. And we are there. So let's come here. Now, another gentleman, spokesperson of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, every day on Wontumi TV, spilling out gibberish and nonsense. Utia Kwakasa, Timsa Kwajimi. Now, may handle shortly. Mr. Koka, Financial Kasani Uncle. Koka, your friend Koka. Ade Koka, Koka. Koka bia minimum no nyansa papa. But this guy.
Yeah.
T. Or Cassava so
who a fugitive? What a prison that? Aye. The cow could have prison and Owusu. I patch was in friend and Nado.
But the Sophos Bempah e kaino. Adia ni pana wakasa. Ana wakasa mano apa huncho no. Or say papa ye fugitive. Don't forget, this guy, the master bako, and the papa ye friend chairman won to me. That's a papa who's Bempah ye fugitive dia. Ebi wo fi. Ko papa na wakasa mano no. Anu kwa do da so jina court. You need na say no wi. Na ye na ye say what they be hold bobo. See, when you have people like this with animalistic nature speaking for people like Bawumia in Ghana, then we have a long way to go. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, sir, I always say a job Bempah fugitive. Now a kaisa ye cheno, no Owusu. Say, you have a pan and nado mejeno. There's no problem with that. Let's listen to his nonsense. Get to us, yes, go.
Yeah. Only be was on a new background on Koka. Who a fugitive? What a prison that?
No problem.
The cow could have prison and Owusu. And now patch was in friend and Nado. No, be you. Make I pa. Yeah.
Tio.
Politics now be ya, bruh.
Osenana.
By a car so
MPP ought to bring you on the board as their campaign. Ben. I say your advocacy spirit is undeniable. This is a party we love. Who also be a fugitive? That will be themselves. And Owusu, Nipana or no sell party income. Ama chief of staff, chief justice, attorney general. And when you be a dinner to a party in Mudi in Samro. And now the Nia will be trying to poor. And one canon too. Because Wababa Kase, a man with chili for any dinner time. But who must a chairman want to me? On your corner prison or autonomous de radias long. Then, what the young crying trying so Muntian in 70 years. Tiano. Tiano.
You make I pa.
Tie, okay, wrong. You bet I won't so dear.
Politics now be ya, bruh. By a car so far. On the beach. You be to say Otabella. Wafen ewa name. Otabel. To me read the Bible. Otabel in preaching. Otabel preaching politics.
Sir.
Otabel your church for.
I don't want to. Sorry. I don't want to go to that side. Let me respect fathers, but let me leave this to the listeners. Otabel preaching politics. But yet, now you see what Ghana in relation to a bank. It be called sales. Papa Owusu Bempah, or no being a transaction. He only rose for a party and not obey Dimatam Dimonimu Yefem. And in Kofobi Jimmy or whatever Batano, and a man in Yasamasa, Unku Nipa, on P2. But this guy, our New Year Movement TV spokesperson, our year connected to Chema to me, explain out rubbish. Because of a party, say a better power with the baby agent. What about your fugitive? No problem. What about your criminal? No problem. The cast of our proposal upon him will last, but catch us so very portal. What about him to me and 10 years?
I was here as someone I don't know for some reasons. Maybe see what have for now. Okay, more fine, Chemi. I'm said 12 abo. Yeah, 12 abo. Into see me and I make call. Na Yameboa or China and I ne. Say near consider. Into Yabasan Twasso. On Sandia. Oh, yeah. It's a Mr. Mohammed, the BC Waha. Na ya share the way forward. Ye da munyi na say Moshe. Koka Jimmy Fowedie. Kwasi ampeni ugly. Ni video bi ananka mehwe se me bon nyambo anopa. If you are chan man de kono ye betwa so. Enti osofo na Berchie na amote ne nka no. Mo amo send mo comment nyina da mase. Nyame boa ye betwa so later. But so once now be kona na like video and send be YouTube. Bet my recommend video no. Na o man for do na hwe. So you were Jimmy Fu bi abon sama sha da pick wom. Afia Schwarzenegger. On na Jimmy for him na Koka na Jimmy for him. She say what chiame Jimmy for chiame Koka. Na mama ngege Bulgaria ni bidia no Bulgaria ne omo amakana bronyamo ahenkwa mo amo yesuma small mfaso die ni omso community ne mu nti wo de ye de besi wa ha obi biara a ode na asem beba de great ozu Bempah so bia no ye be mana hu bibia ogina nti osofo na Berchie ayadwuma nyina big expose bi o ye about Koka na me sure ya ko Facebook and YouTube they share the video nyina Nana Berchie Nana adu Berchie uko Facebook a search Nana adu Berchie ana City of Impartation o Facebook and YouTube so Nana adu Berchie o search ya o de share full video no later never trust or Lovers TV Africa a platform so Yami Adama Besant was yet a massive bye for now.